his tape. B cuts in the front. B!
No, Michigan! Score!
Time snuck away from the Reapers. Touch the dazzle! Off the post!
Attack has Doug dancing behind him. Doug's head whipping back and forth and doesn't.
Looking for a shot here. Wheels fires and scores!
Oh! My
Series
goodness!
over. Good night, Anaheim.
Finding that spot, he's gonna be rewarded with another chance. Off the stick, how did Katie save that?
Saw with another pass across Titan with a shot on the net, he scores!
For the smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh no! Buzz flip it. Puts him out now. Nice little play by Spaceballs. Nice. Here comes Spaceballs. He walks in with Savo. Pass over to Savo. Score!
Awkward play. Big hit by Log. Holy!
Shot one wide. Deflected by Echo. Glenn jumping on the goal. Now Paco in front. He scores! Alright, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. We got D3 tonight. My name is Log, joined by the one and only Jack 2K in the booth, and we have a very special interview for you today. The captain of the Port Stanley Stachios, G. Dylan. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing fantastic. How about y'all?
I'm hanging in there. You guys got a big game tonight, playing the #1 seed team in D3. What's the vibe on the bench going into a contest like this?
We're always vibing. We're I would say one of the best vibes teams. So going into it, we're pretty confident. Joking around, having a good time as always.
Obviously, you guys have one of the strongest defensive cores in the league, despite the standings. You know, it all starts with Rogue. How confident are you guys in him and his ability to help you guys out there? He's just been playing so well.
Oh, I don't have a shadow of a doubt with Rogue. I know that he'll make the stop if he needs to make the stop. You don't gotta even think about it twice. And then we also have Otter on the bench. He's also locked out. He'll step in if he has to. He'll be able to play just as good.
All right, brother. We appreciate you. Go get him out there.
Oh, always. Thank y'all, and y'all have a very good time.
We'll try to have a good time. Have fun, brother.
Bye.
And I think we're just in for a great matchup here. You know, the Port Stanley Stachios went on, I don't want to say a miracle run, but because they were very dominant in their performance against the Gatos, but it was quite an upsetting the highest seeded play-in team as the Stachios finished dead last in the standings.
Yeah, absolutely. The Stachios are one of those teams where they don't have a lot of points in the regular season, but when you put their top line out there and their top goaltender too, it really turns things around for them, and they're actually a pretty well-organized team when you watch them play.
Puck drop. G. Dylan wins the draw, fresh out of the box. And Beastly Italian will get this started for the Stachios. Turns it over, and Amal with Zaza and Bransk. And Amal tries to cut to the slot, and it's squeezed right in between the feet of Keys, but goes to the corner and escapes the zone.
And not to forget about the Flamingos, too. Their top line here is dangerous. Animal, Zaza, and Brantz got there is lethal.
Andamal now across, looking for Zaza. Dylan will get here first. 50'd by Zaza. Puck comes to Beastly Italian, and he tries to get it out. Andamal keeps it in, sends it to the net, and Zaza missed on the tip attempt. It's Brant's puck. He tries to send it over to the Jelly Bomb, and it's sent wide, escaping the zone. Andamal collects first for the Flamingos. Puck sent ahead. Brantz gets a missed touch, and Beastly Italian will get there first after the first minute of play here in the first period of this technically first round of the Prospect Division playoffs, as we saw the play-ins. This is the first seed against the last seed team. So an exciting matchup to see how these teams fair against each other. And I thought from the beginning that the veteran core of the Stachios was really more built for the playoffs rather than the regular season, because these guys just know how to get it done once they get in there. They just had to get in there first.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Right there in the pads of Rogue.
Beastly Italian up the left side, has room to skate. Funky and net Italian, blocked by Andamal. Dejeli Bomb will collect. And sends it ahead.
Nice
Andamal
pass.
skating into the zone. But he's
Oh,
met by
man.
Dead Guy, and it's sent to the corner.
Great recovery
Look
there.
out!
And,
Puck off the side of Dead Guy. Almost caromed into the net behind Rogue.
Can I point out a roster decision here by the Flamingos, putting a Funky in? He's had a solid season, but Kai's been the man. So really interesting choice here by the Flamingos with their goalies tonight.
Yeah, and Kai too, the captain of the Flamingos. So he's in the building. He elects to start Funky instead. I heard he was I heard Kai was lacking some confidence in Pugs earlier. Maybe that played into the factor. As Beastly Italian starts it up, sends it across. G. Dillon with a nice catch, and he'll try and skate it in. 250s won by Dejeli Bomb, but he can't get a third, as Andamal comes in for the third, and he will try to skate it into the zone, heals it, and pops in for Keys. He'll send that around to Beastly Italian. And he's going to slow it on down. Beastly Italian skates it to the blue line of his own zone. Met by Brantz, but he keeps the puck. And he sends it deep across. G. Dillon will chase after it, but it's going to be Andamal's puck as he whips that up the wall, looking for Zaza. Met by Dead Guy. And he's checked by Brantz. Puck sent to the blue line. It's Dillon skating it in. Tries to send it towards the net. Keys crashing. Dillon gets the puck back. Sends it in front behind the stick of Dead Guy. And Andamal will collect this puck. It's going to be Dead Guy intercepting, taking the puck on the left side. Around one, and that's all he'll manage to come away with as the puck is checked back into his own zone, and Beastly Italian will have to collect.
I like the game of the Stachios here. They're really trying to slow things down and have a controlled breakout. Just haven't really gotten the puck deep in the offensive zone yet, but they're off to a good start.
Absolutely, and as we mentioned, the brother duo of Dead Guy and Beastly Italian looking to play another strong game of lockdown defense as they did against the Gatos.
Yeah, those two are excellent together, and they're just so in sync all the time on the ice. It's really awesome to watch.
Dejeli Bomb will take this puck, send it over. Brantz looking for an opportunity just out of his reach as he's poke checked by Rogue. Brantz trying to spin it back in front. This is going to come around to Andamal on the right side. And now Brantz tries to send it to the net with Andamal crashing, but the puck could not find his stick as it's sent ahead looking for a partial break for G. Dillon, but to no avail as Zaza recollects. And Dillon takes a puck from him, has Keys in front, but he miscued it into the corner, and Zaza will work this back over for the Flamingos as the period comes to an end, and a relatively even competition here as the official shots are 1-0 in favor of the Flamingos.
Oh, just kicked from the game. Sweet.
How have you felt about this matchup tonight and what we've seen from this first period?
You know, it's been a great matchup so far. Very even from both sides here. I think the Flamingos are just getting a slight edge here in offense. Just a couple bouncy pucks. A little bit of puck luck there, too. But shots, as you said, just 1-0 here.
Puck out of the reach of Keys, and Dejeli Bomb will try and step up and take a shot. It's blocked, and Keys will recollect the puck. Send it over to Dillon. What a feed! Andamal strips it.
Great defensive read there by Andamal. Such a good two-way player.
Beastly Italian sends it deep. Andamal first to collect after the great stick. He sends it around to Zaza. Keys keeps possession, but loses it to Andamal. Andamal wheeling it in. Tries to send it to the net off the back of Dead Guy. Pops out to Bransk. Leaves it. Score!
Oh! Great forecheck there by the Flamingos. 3 guys up. Send it towards the goal and good things will happen. What a little toucher by Bransk. Not sure if that was on accident or what, but Jelly Bomb just rips it. And it's 1-0.
We're going to call it a drop pass. And
I
the
like it.
Jelly Bomb just inside the far post beats Rogue. One of the best goaltenders in the world as he came up out of public lobbies to start the season and ended up becoming a starter in all 3 divisions.
Yeah. Incredible story. I feel like no one really knew about him before the draft. Only a few people, and look where he is now. So awesome to
Dylan
watch. Oh
fires
my
off the
god!
post.
Oh, that was a ripper too.
And the guy can shoot it. He's been able to
He can.
shoot it since he came into the league. Keys now. Gets it deep, sends it back. Zaza takes it. Flamingo's possession as it's sent out of the zone back into the hands of Dead Guy and the Stachios. Back and forth we go, playing a bit of tennis as Andamal collects the puck, skates it to center. Looks for the long shot just over the net.
There you go. Just keep throwing pucks
Keys.
on goal. That's what you gotta do when you're playing against a goalie like Rogue.
Keys across. G. Dillon circles back, sends it across. What a feed. And Keys is going to get that deep for Dead Guy. The Jelly Bomb rubs him out and gets to the corner first as he drops it back for Zaza. Zaza up ahead looking for Andamal cutting in, but it was just through his passing lane, and Beastly Italian will get there first. Italian across. Dead Guy chasing after it. Perhaps Dylan could have gotten that if he turned back, but it's going to pop back out to the wall for Italian. Downloaded Dead Guy. Dead Guy looking for Italian back in front, and it was stopped by Bransk. Keys sends it around.
Funky.
Down low. Funky tried to play it,
Thinking
and
about
Andamal breaks that up. Funky's still partially out of the net. He's got to be careful there. But no harm done. Andamal fans on it.
Ooh.
Keys should get there first. A spin
Oh.
shot wide.
Flamingos need to slow it down here. You can't afford to make any little mistakes here that allow a goal, especially when you're playing a team like the Stachios with the goaltending and the defense. Every little goal against counts here.
And I'll say the Flamingos are looking a bit more panicked in this
Yeah.
second period. Zaza cuts through
Oh my
two.
god!
Zaza
Oh!
stopped.
Great shot and an even better save by Rogue there.
Long shot over the net. Dead Guy now. Across the Keys. Leaves it for Italian, but Andamal will get there first. Italian breaks it up, sends it deep, and this will be a Flamingo puck. As the Flamingos, the Jelly Bomb giving them a 1-0 lead here against the 8th seed Stachios and the 1st seed Flamingos. Andamal now. Chips it up the wall to Zaza. Leaves it for Bransk. Bransk wheeling into the zone, takes a shot, stopped by Rogue. Rebound just out of the reach of the stick of Bransk. Dylan, 3-on-2 if they hurry, but he overskated the puck. And Dead Guy will recollect in his own zone. Tries to send it out, stopped by Zaza as he holds it in, leaves it for Andamal. And he'll chip it deep for Zaza. Italian gets there first off the wall to his brother, Yo Dead Guy. Up the left side to Keys, off the wall, funnily, and Andamal will get that puck first. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Andamal with the Jelly Bomb in his left.
Here we go.
Andamal takes it backhander high.
Saw him going for that top corner there in that high slot. It's a good idea. Just put it high.
Keys now overskates it. Bransk takes the puck. Tries to send it back. And scores!
What a play. Kind of a something out of nothing play here, and Bransk finds that change. And patience. The Jelly Bomb switches to his backhand there. That's a really good read by him. Just like that, it's 2-0.
What offensive alertness from the Jelly Bomb to
Yeah.
recognize that puck couldn't be shot on the forehand side. He had to take a sharp angle on that backhand side just inside the post. And the 1st seed Flamingos are working with a 2-0 lead as the Port Stanley Stachios have yet to register a shot on goal. Shots are 5-0.
Yeah, and that was a 4-shot period for the Flamingos versus a 1-shot period in the first. You can tell the name of the game right now for them is to put pucks on net. And good things will happen, especially in D3 when the puck can kind of find itself in some strange spots. You can get some funny bounces down here, and, good things will happen. Just keep shooting the puck towards the goal.
As the Stachios will look to do that, down by 2, final period of game 1. Dead guy around Brantsk, leaves it for Keys. And Animal takes the puck away. A D2 starter who has registered 30 games played in D2 is starting for the Florida Flamingos in the 3rd division of the PHL. Puck turned over. Dead guy takes it. Dead guy stopped by Funky.
Huge save by Funky at a big moment in the game. That would have been huge for the Stachios. Kind of a lucky 50 there, but Funky bails him out.
Andamal out to the line. Italian dumps it in on goal. Right pad save by Funky. And that will register the first shot on goal for the Port Stanley Stachios. Although not a very dangerous one, as it was a long dump in. Dead guy. He'll get this across to his brother, Beastly Italian. Italian across, looking for Dead guy, who leaves it for Keys. Keys back to Italian off his stick. And Zazo's racing after it, but a great back check from Dead guy gets it back into the Port Stanley Stachios possession.
Look out there.
Rogue able to send it up the wall, and Andamal now tries to skate it in around Dead guy. But Italian will collect. And he shoots it up the left side, right under the stick of Keys, and it's sent back in by the Flamingos. I've noticed the Stachios have had a lot of trouble connecting a play up the ice. They're miscuing a lot of their passes. I almost wonder if you want some of them to start skating the puck up and try and find something more dangerous.
Yeah.
G. Dillon into the zone. Funky makes the save. And Dead guy tries to wrap around off the side of the net. Andamal will clear the puck out of the zone.
You can tell the Stachios play a really safe game, really risk-free game, and this is that part of the game, down 2 goals against a good team. You might want to take some risks here on the offense.
Brantsk off his stick. He's going to get this puck in a 3-on-1. Tries to send it back door, but Beastly Italian says no. And he sends it up the wall to G. Dillon. Across. Dead guy will get there first, and he just barely beats out Zaza. He chips it off the wall to himself. Tries to send it across. It rolled off his stick, and he dumps it deep instead. Keys will get there first. Tries to center it. Dead guy fires wide.
Great chance there.
G. Dillon on the backhand.
Gotta keep
trying
it
to
going.
send it back to the back door. Keys now trying to cycle it in front. He's going to carry behind the net. And he'll keep this puck. Passes it down low for Dead guy, but Andamal meets him and sends it over to Djeli Bomb, the 2-time goal scorer in game 1.
I thought you were about to say Jed Dillon. It was a close one.
I mean, I do say GIF, so what if one day G. Dillon joins the NA Pugs chat and says pronounced
You say
Jadillon.
GIF?
I do say GIF, and you can quote me on that, and I will never change.
Topher, ban this kid. Oh!
G. Dillon in front, and the one-timer just miscued. Brantsk now gets it in deep. It's Beastly Italian here first. Dead guy off the wall to himself, but it's back behind the net for Brantsk. And Italian strips the puck of him. It's sent in front. Zaza has to turn and shoot this off the one-timer over the net high.
Good chance there to skies it.
Final minute of play. Down by 2. The Stachios have to get something mounting here. Zaza tips it to the middle. Dillon collects this puck, and he's going to skate it in. Loses the handle, sends it across. Dead guy on the forehand. Dead guy!
Oh!
Scores!
What a shot. It's one of those ones you never want to give up on. Let's see how this starts up. That's a good pass there. And a great catch. And despite
Dead
Brantsk
guy off
closing
of
in.
50 with Brantsk.
Yeah. Scrappy play, and just like that, they cut the Flamingos' lead in half.
They have life in game one.
Only 30
Sent up
seconds, so
left.
gotta watch the time.
Keys now loses the race to Andamal. And he's going to dump this deep, content to kill it. 25 seconds to go. Rogue is going to have to play this. He dumps it deep.
What if they go for the goalie pull?
It's a risky play. And
Yeah.
they would have to do it when they scored the goal, or else Rogue has to skate out to center in order for them to pull him.
Yeah.
I think that was a bit of a misplay if they wanted to do it.
Not a lot
G.
of
Dillon
time
into
here.
the zone. 4 seconds left. Italian
Oh!
in front. Last chance. Fan
Oh,
one.
no! Oh, man. But that last one, oh my goodness.
That is a heartbreaking finish for game one for the Port Stanley Stachios, although they did show they have life and they have the ability to compete with this top seed team. And I want to note that you aren't required to swap out and play all of your players in the playoffs, but the Flamingos bench almost their entire starting lineup
Yeah.
after the first game.
Yeah.
So it looks like game two lineup will be Bransk, Canty, or excuse me, not Bransk, as he exits the building. It will be Clash Royale, Canty, Jules, and Wodan, with Kai in net, the captain of this team, after a game one convincing win.
Absolutely.
The lineup will not change for the Stachios.
Real quick, Jack, we're going to hop on a plane. It's going to be a long plane ride from Florida to Port Stanley in Canada, so we'll be right back, folks. We're back.
Quite the length of a plane ride as we arrive in Port Stanley after the game one home win from the Flamingos, as the Flamingos are ready for game one. I don't think the Port Stanley Stachios should have much to worry about here, as they were very competitive in the first game of this season, of this series, rather.
Yeah. Looks like Kai coming in maybe to play game two here.
Yeah, nobody from game one will play in game two. This is a brand new lineup for the Flamingos.
I like it. From the captain, it shows how confident he is to, within all of his players, on his whole team. There's not very many teams that say they can do that, so it's awesome to see from Kai and the Flamingos.
And, when you're the first seed team, you really, when you're a sub on the first seed team, you really want to show up there for them.
Right.
And be there to support, and maybe you get the chance to get some playing time as these guys are rewarded. As game two is underway, puck is dropped. Canty for the Flamingos takes a shot, and that misses the net. Clash Royale getting it back out to the line. Jules keeps it in, and Dead Guy will get there first as the Stachios start a little bit hemmed in their own zone. Clash Royale steals the puck. Michigan stopped!
Oh, the great save. I like that start to the game from Clash Royale. Some fire on his stick there. Rogue says no.
Dead Guy across, Dylan up to Keys, and that's going to escape his stick. Jules around Wodan. Puck played in front. Keys couldn't get the jam on it. And Kai will dump this up the right wall. It's going to be Wodan's puck as he chips it deep to Clash Royale. Across and just out of the reach of Canty. As Clash Royale is going to the net. Canty, backdoor.
Oh.
Rogue sticks it.
Rogue coming in huge right now, early in the game.
Clash Royale backdoor sticked by Rogue again. Dylan recollects the puck in his own zone. Content to hold this. The captain of the Port Stanley Stachios gets it up to Yo Dead Guy. And a 2-on-3 with Keys as the back checker comes, and it's a 4-on-2, or rather a 2-on-4, and a very difficult situation to navigate as a forward. So they're going to have to reset in their own zone. Up the right wall. Keys drops it back. Clash Royale already there, and he's going to turn with this puck and skate it in.
Great eyes.
Great awareness by Clash Royale to get on that wall and block that passing lane. Jules across to Casper.
I like this line too. Clash Royale and Jules have some great chemistry, and you see it in the ice so far throughout the season. We'll see if that translates into this game.
G. Dillon towards the net wide. Canty. Up the wall, and that will be out of the reach of Wodan. This will be G. Dillon's puck. Back up the wall, met by Canty, and G. Dillon will get this puck up the wall one more time. Keys cuts around Jules, but the Flamingos swarm him, and Jules will be able to sidestep G. Dillon, but Beastly Italian will get there first. Knocked down over the shoulder by Jules, and the puck is misplayed to Clash Royale, but that guy recollects. Sends it up the right wall. G. Dillon into the zone, and Jules will get that puck first as Keys tried to lay a hit on Wodan. That could not connect.
Nice.
Taken by Clash
There.
Royale, a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but Beastly Italian dive bombs him.
Yeah. Great eyes there.
Beastly Italian back behind the net. Skates it up, sends it up left, and Keys will get there first. Tries to drop it to Dead Guy, but Jules had his stick in the way. And it really goes to show the depth that this Flamingos team has.
Lots of depth, and I want to talk a little bit about this line we're seeing right now here with Jules and Clash Royale, both younger guys, very talented, and playing with Canty. Canty's a very good player. She's a good leader. I actually was very interested in drafting her in the D3 draft. She's very good, but went a lot higher in the draft than I thought she would. So I was really surprised by that pick by Kai.
Keys steals it, skates it in, and stick by Jules. Jules and Clash Royale, both members of the Chicago Golems of the R&R League, if you remember when that was still around.
Throwback, yeah.
And they have been a part of the same friend group for a very long time. They've built some chemistry over the years. Puck hops off the post, and the rebound sent right through the crease.
You know, you throw a leader like Canty in between those two guys, and you got a great second line here, so.
And the Flamingos, you can see why they're first seed. They have really no weak link on their team.
Yeah.
As this puck sent in front off the body of Jules wide of the net. Back in the middle, Wodan will lose this puck. It's under the net. And Keys tried to tip attempt, but Kai said no. Canty fans on the puck. Wodan loses it, and Keys will, or rather Kai will have to play this deep. Goalie tennis. Rogue sends it up the left wall, and in the hands of Canty. Canty sends it deep. Dead Guy deep again, and that will do it for the first period of game 2.
Some tennis at the end of the period there, and some good stuff from both sides here. I like what the Flamingos are putting out here with their entirely new second line. Started with that fiery play like Clash Royale, the young one with the Michigan, and it's just been cinema since then. But the score still 0-0.
An entertaining series between the first seed and the last seed team. Much closer than you may expect.
Right. It's only a 1-goal game last time. We could be in for a lot of the same here in this game, but I don't want to jinx it.
A key opportunity at the end could have tied the game.
Right.
Shots 2-1 in favor of the Stachios after 1. It's Keys now, sending it in front.
Oh, look out.
G. Dillon
man.
off the side of the net.
Kind of a broken play there, and it just finds its way to G. Dillon's stick. Just put it wide.
Clash Royale chips it ahead. Canty out of her reach, and that guy will get it up, but knocked down by Jules. Jules tries to find it back door, and Keys gets a stick on the pass. Dead guy the other way sends it over the head of Dylan off the wall. He'll collect this. Or perhaps he won't. He won't. And it's sent ahead to
not
Canty.
big. Oh.
G. Dillon takes the puck, working 1-on-3, sends it to the middle, but that's unsurprisingly broken up as there were numbers back for the Flamingos. Dead guy sidesteps one, loses it to Wodan. Wodan checked. It comes back to Jules, who fires it deep towards the net. Rogue sends it right back where it came from.
You kind of wonder too as this game goes on, still 0-0. You know, with the Stachios game plan, I've heard from them. It's play, defend until you wear down your opponent, break their mental. You wonder how that's going to match up against a young second line here for the Flamingos. Still 0-0. Both teams playing great though so far.
Canty should get there first. Gets Jules on the back wall. Tries to send it back door to Canty, as that was a beautifully well-executed cycle by Canty and Jules, or rather Clash Royale.
Oh!
As this puck sent to the net. Stick
What a
save by
save.
Kai.
A fantastic save off the stick, then off the shoulder a little bit maybe. It's a great save.
Jules and Clash Royale have looked fantastic here.
Oof.
It's sent in by Clash Royale, and Canty couldn't get a shot off. Beastly Italian slows it down. He has room. Sends it in. G. Dillon. And they slam into each other. Beastly Italian and G. Dillon do. And it's Canty
Nice move.
sidestepping one. And Beastly Italian able to read it. Canty centering it. No one home. And Dead Guy sends it up the wall. Dead Guy, a stick by Wodan, keeps it in. But Italian will get there and finally clear. Clash Royale says enough of that and tries to get it back in deep. But it pops back out to Jules, who sends it deep out of the reach of the Flamingos as they get it back off a misplay.
Oh, what a shot! That was a frisbee and a half right there of a shot. Oh, what a move by Canty there. Great team player. And just a ripper from Clash Royale. And Canty was the one that really got that play going, sacrificing the body to make a play. And the Flamingos have a 1-0 lead.
A booming hit by Canty on Yo Dead Guy to free up that space.
That's a
And
classic
Clash Royale
57
on the
right there.
backhand.
That's the 57s for you.
Clash Royale on the backhand, able to give the Flamingos the lead in game 2. Clash Royale fires it off
Another
the
good shot.
outside of the post. And Beastly Italian, just out of his reach, as G. Dillon will collect. Has a man on his left, but he's going to fire it towards the net. Kai stops it, leaves it. And Clash Royale gets it up the wall to Canty. Puck pops out to Yo Dead Guy.
Yes.
Across. Off the
Oh.
stick of Dillon. Dead Guy will have to take it back. And it's cleared off of that miscue.
Still plenty of time, but you're starting to see some urgency here from the Stachios. It's going to be the end of their season very soon if they don't get it going.
Jules now behind the net. Sends it around. G. Dillon intercepts, but Clash Royale will get that off the hop off of G. Dillon's blade. Keys now. Dead Guy at the wall, and he'll send that in deep. Jules collects. And he's taken away by G. Dillon.
Nice takeaway.
Right circle.
Ooh.
Fires a shot wide.
Gotta hit the goal there.
Again, the goal from Clash Royale, assisted by Jules and Canty, gives the Flamingos the lead in Game 2 after a 2-1 win in Game 1. G. Dillon looking to change that.
There we
G.
go.
Dillon
Oh, what
off
a
the pad.
save! Huge
Keys
save by
rebound,
Guy
hops
there.
out to the slot. Beastly Italian long shot, knockdown. G. Dillon wide.
Yeah, plenty of urgency here from the Stachios. Noticing G. Dillon playing up a little more now. That's a good change by them.
Dead Guy will get here first. Sends it towards the net wide, and that will be the end of their offensive possession as Canty gets it out. Beastly Italian up the right side. Jules intercepts and takes a hit as the period comes to an end. How did that period fare against the first one?
A lot more action in this period. It just keeps on going. The score doesn't really reflect the amount of action we've seen. But some urgency there from the Stachios at the very end of the period. I wonder if they're going to keep that going for the third. And it's going to be a test for this young Flamingos line out here if they can stay disciplined and get this dub. Close out the series.
Looking to close out the series indeed. Could be the final frame of the Port Stanley Stachio season. Wodan fires! Stop!
What a shot there. Rogue making a huge, possibly game-saving save right there.
Quite the ripper, and Rogue is able to answer it with a stick. Beastly Italian tries to cut to the middle. It's taken away by Clash Royale, and Jules will take this puck in the corner and send it up the wall to Canty over her head, and Keys will collect. Again, final frame of Game 2. A 1-0 lead for the Flamingos given by Clash Royale. Canty sends it deep. G. Dillon back in his own zone. Rips this up across 2 Keys.
Nice. Oh.
And that will be just out of his reach as Clash Royale gets there first and sends it around to Jules. Jules misses the puck, and it's Canty on the left circle, trying to send it right through the crease. And Wodan on the right side sends it backdoor. Rogue gets a stick on that to break it up.
Nearly got
A
the
great
Canty there in the
reactionary
crease.
breakup.
It's close.
G. Dillon looking to tie the game, sends it across instead. Beastly Italian at the right point fires a shot. That's knocked down by Clash Royale in front.
I like the idea.
Pass across.
Dillon there.
Numbers. Jules.
There we go.
Breakaway.
There we go.
Backdoor stand on.
Oh, that's a great idea there. The Young Gun's got legs, man, but just not able to finish that play. It's still 1-0 here.
Keys across. G. Dillon tries to cut back.
There we
Stick
go.
lifts Wodan. Leaves it for Dead Guy, a shot wide.
Gotta
Dead
get
Guy
him on the
chases his
goal.
own rebound. Down low, G. Dillon misses the puck. Puck sent out. The Flamingos content to just keep this puck out of the hands of the Stachios.
Yeah. Near at the halfway mark.
Clash Royale, 2-on-1 if they hurry, with Canty going to the back door.
What a shot! Oh
Clash
my
Royale
God!
Stopped.
The rebound nearly went right to Canty there. Just puck just barely out of position there for her to tap that in.
Clash Royale getting it deep cross corner. Canty should win this race with Clash Royale going to the net. And that'll be stopped by Dead Guy, or rather Beastly Italian. As now it's sent up to G. Dillon. Off the stick of Jules. G. Dillon misses the net by a little bit. And Keys will get this puck on the right circle. Deep for G. Dillon. In front, off the stick of Dead Guy, looking for the one-timer cross body.
Stachio's got to keep up the urgency, but simplify their game a little bit. I think it's just one too many passes from them right now.
Clash Royale collecting it. Sends it out to Wodan off his stick. Canty takes the puck in a 2-on-1 with Wodan. Canty fires!
Great save.
Pops up in the air. Beastly Italian ahead. Dead Guy will get here first. A 2-on-1 with G. Dillon the other way.
What a
And
save.
stop
Oh
by
my God.
Kai. Canty across into the hands of Dead Guy.
Minute 20 left here. Oh, where's the puck?
Look
Dead?
out.
Look out.
Italian across.
I like this. Oh.
Misplayed by Jules. Misplayed by Wodan. G. Dillon off the body of Jules.
Yeah, there's
And
what a
rebound
pass! Oh
from
my
Frank
God.
Keys, no!
What a pass! It just doesn't go in. The Stachios giving everything they got right now. Just a minute left.
Wodan center ice sends it deep. Final minute to play in this game too. Puck sent ahead. Wodan gets it deep. Beastly Italian back behind his own net. Final 35 to play. Sends it up the right side. Keys now. Cuts in. Stick by Jules.
Get this out, guys.
Content to kill time. He sends it up the wall. Taken away by
Oh,
Beast
that's
the Italian.
unlucky.
Double
That
hit.
is so unlucky.
Canty. Rogue sends it up the wall. It's G. Dillon, the captain, trying to save his team. Sent to the
Oh!
net.
10 to go.
The rebound
That's it.
cleared.
Rogue
Rogue
coming out.
looking to keep it in.
That's
it's
it.
blocked, and that's gonna do it. The Florida Flamingos are moving on to the second round.
What a push there by the Statues at the end. Just not enough. Flamingos hang on. So players will line up and get ready to shake the hands. Rogue first in line here. Only 2 Flamingos, here they come. And Kai, the captain, will go first. It was a great series.
A fantastic series to watch, and an even better one for these players to be a part of.
Good game, bro. I'm sorry. Did you also miss?
As the Port Stanley Stachios will go home in their inaugural season empty-handed.
You know, it was a great run for them as the bottom seed. They looked awesome. Honestly, they were pretty good out there tonight, too. Just did not have the horsepower, in my opinion, to match up the Flamingos. The Flamingos had their first and second line out there, and they took the bread. Got the dough.
A convincing win for the first seed team. Able to snatch the sweep against the Stachios after getting a play-in bye day, or rather bye week. And the Florida Flamingos will be moving on to the second round of the Prospect Division playoffs in the Puck Hockey League.
Yeah, it's going to be a great series. They'll play either the Hobart Bay Caribou or the Philadelphia Revolution, which we have up next for you guys on PSL Network at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
So we will find out who is going to be facing the Flamingos later tonight. As for the Port Stanley Stachios and the Florida Flamingos, that's it for this series. It ends in a 2-0 sweep for the Flamingos, a 2-1 win and a 1-0 win.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring, but a very entertaining series, and it's awesome to see what these prospects are made of in this division and where these guys are going to go next season. I guarantee you, you know, the Stachios are gone. The Flamingos, we'll see how far they go, but I guarantee you all those players will be back in PHL next season. My name was Log. I was joined by Jack 2K, the one and only, and we'll be back at 8:30 p.m. Have a good night, guys.
Oh, it's the Smudge. The Smudge are down low. Shrimp Gumbo, good defensive play. Kingtron. Kingtron tries to wrap it around. No chance. The defense really boxing off the offensive zone for the Smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz, flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh, no. Buzz, flip it. You have got to be kidding me. Well, now we know why he's in the booth more than the ice. No, I'm just kidding, Buzz. But, oh, man. His head is down. I've been there too, buddy. That was rough. 1-1 tie still. A chance for Buzz Flibbit to end it. Puff was thinking about coming out. Well, he did, actually. There's no thinking about it when you do it. And now they'll start all the way back in the Fire Ant zone. They're down low. They'll pass it up. It's Miku, number 39, for the Fire Ants. Typically a goalie, but he's taking a day off. Now Shrimp Gumbo. Good steal for the visitors. Shrimp Gumbo. Nice purple tape. Ooh, can't get around the defense.